Hey, so I'm not so sure if you have caught some of the videos that people were talking about, but what we've been hearing, okay, is that there are 5G internet towers, Wi-Fi towers going up everywhere. Okay, so I know this sounds crazy, and I know it sounds crazy because I thought it was nuts myself when I first heard the same scenario. But truth be told, my friends, okay, is that the Wi-Fi towers themselves aren't is not what's giving people cancer. Okay, it's not helping. It's not helping at all. But the Wi-Fi frequency, okay, is there again something you cannot see, right? Something that cannot be measured without a tool or a piece of equipment that these scientists that know about this information are supposedly using to measure the impact on a human body. And we all know that most of the government, a good 90% of those people are shills for the pharmaceutical companies to try to get you to go to the doctor, to spend money on medicine, to spend money on, doctors, to get into cancer treatment programs, especially the oncology department in any hospital in the country. Cancer Treatment Centers of America was started because of this entire movement of the insanity of how much the cancer phenomenon has affected all the people in the country. But I'm here, hi, Rayne, by the way, to tell you that it's mostly bananas. Okay, it's not really true. Not at all. Only because you should know this by now that the Cancer Treatment Center of America has not been here forever, and cancer has always been a problem for humanity. Because every time you introduce a new thing to the biome of the human body, the body freaks out, lashes out, reacts in some adverse way, and that's how you know you have allergies, right? When you are impacted by gluten. If you have a gluten allergy, there's problems with your digestion, your stomach, and you get sick for a couple of days, or you have a rash, or something happens, and you go to the doctor and find out that you apparently have a gluten allergy. Now, I'm not saying all doctors are bad. I'm specifically saying that the cancer industry was deliberately created to make money. The chemicals they put in those pills and in the medicines they use to fight the cancer are very costly. And most of these doctors, they make money off of your life. So whether you live or die, they care not. They want your money. So I'm here to tell you that most of that, in fact, a good 99% of it, is baloney. So specifically saying, if you want to stay healthy, I do recommend staying away from any kind of bread. Any kind of bread. All of that is poison now. Okay. Similarly, stay away from any kind of corn. Any kind. It doesn't matter what it is. All corn is genetically modified. Even the oldest strain of corn. Imagine that. Even the oldest strain of corn is genetically modified. Now, it's time for you all to wake up. The matrix is not holding you anymore. So what I want to do is explain to you through a series of videos. We'll be talking each and every single day, or every time that I have a chance to make these videos, to give you an opportunity to hear from someone who's doing the research directly. Now, I'm not going to quote sites and sources because my friends and family that are involved in the research here, people that I have known for a long time that aren't really blood family, I call family, but I look at them like they're family because we're all in this together. We only have one planet, so we might as well use it wisely. So while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and give you the upsides and some of the really important matters that involve 90% of what America's dealing with. Okay, it is a solid number at 90%. I'll have the graphs and charts later probably to show you that once I have a better way to record videos. I mean, I'm starting out now on a new channel, so I just have a laptop for now that I'm even borrowing. So when I'm back in my hometown, Los Angeles, I'll be using a cell phone to create these videos and no longer a laptop. It just depends. So what I want you to understand is that your body needs water, needs it. Okay. Anything else you put in your body is not supposed to be there. Okay. So that includes orange juice. It's not natural. It didn't come from an orange in that fashion. Okay. The orange grows off a tree in a round ball. The juice didn't come from anywhere. That came from human hands. So Anyone who tells you orange juice is safe is a liar. Okay? They are straight up lying to you. They don't know this. They don't understand. Anything that comes from a processing plant at a factory, someplace you can't see from beginning to end how it's processed and witness it 100% of the way, is not even healthy. Even some of the organic foods, the so-called organic foods, like boxed up macaroni and cheese is organic. It's not organic, people. It's pasta. Okay? It's been created and made into that fashion, into that form through some chemical means and put into a box. Just because they print the ingredients on the box does not mean they're telling you the truth. Okay? These people hate you. They hate me. They hate all of us. They want us all to die. Now, they're willing to kill themselves in the same process. Okay? They're willing to take their own lives to do the same thing, to rid the world of the mindless eaters, as they call it. Now, this is the last real video I'm going to talk about all this at once. So I'm going to try to spread this out on a deeper plane here. But what I wanted to do is to bring this to light so you folks can hear it from me and from, I'm sure, others that are willing to break this news out to you and say that this is definitely not true. The Wi-Fi towers, microwaves, you were hit with microwaves at greater intensity than the 5G internet all the time, okay? All the time. Your body is naturally able to cope with these these offenses to your system, your limbic system, your lymph nodes. Everything in your body is geared to protect you from this. Everything. The atmosphere above us is built to protect us from all the rest of the radiation from the outside and interstellar space. Now, we've always taken word from scientists and people that study science and folks that go to school for years to get their degrees, but there again, they're taught something from a book that someone else said was true. Now, just because they designed the equipment to test the ratio, to give you the readout for what they're testing, they also designed the equipment to perform the measurement and design the method in which they use to gather the measurement. So they can also build in their own results with those measurement tools and with the result tools. So I'm just saying, take it as it comes, but truth be told, my friends, will is stronger than you think. You are built in the image of the Creator. I'm not saying who that Creator is because I don't want to offend anyone, but truth be told, the architect of this place, this universe, this galaxy, where we are, this matrix, the person that made this place, so with the entity that made us perfect. We are fallible. We are the ones that are messing this up. We lost contact and lost the ability to create and discern things for ourselves, to think critically. They don't want you to be able to think critically because then you would be able to see all of the lies and deceit. Now, I know that a lot of you may be a little off from going to, say, studying Buddhist ways or the ways of the monk or living in peace and harmony with yourself. But truth be told, as you will it, so shall it be. Now, the reason we were given a voice was to create with our being, to see it into, what's the word I'm looking for? Affirmation, to visualize a goal and to see it happen and then to speak it into existence, to will, or what do they call that? Manifest destiny, okay? Same thing. If you will it, so shall it be. If you say you're sad or upset or depressed, it's going to make things worse. If you say you're going to smile and be happy, even if you're not, the slight movement of your mouth upwards does give you a little bit of an endorphin rate. So it does raise things up a little for you. Just being specifically minded here, what I want to try and get you guys to understand is that all of this is word of mouth. Even the measurements they use, you can't trust them, okay? Because they're going to stack these results to get you into the hospital, to get you to believe you're sick. 90 times out of 100, I have always seen that cancer can be beaten holistically, without pills, without medicine. All you need is the proper diet and tons of alkaline water. Okay. Now, this is very true. You may look up the results yourself and do the research yourself. I don't have the time to do that for you today, but I really want to present this for you in the future. So look for upcoming videos to give you the answers to those questions and to show you the results of that and the proof of it. Once I find 100% of the rest of the research that I was able to gather when I was doing this a couple of years ago. So truthfully, I just wanted to get this video out so you all would get to meet me and know that the channel is changing. So the Rayne Show is taking on a whole different format. We're going to be going into different things, talking about different topics each day. Most of the cases I want to talk about today was just because I was just recently watching a video talking about how they're breaking out the death machine. Okay, the government breaking out 5G internet. Now, direct contact with your body, probably not so good. And you know that the cell phones themselves have radiation coming from them, and it's not good to have them against your head. That's obvious. Okay, the FCC, or Federal Commerce Commission, does have the the issue of getting this stuff out to people honestly, to show you whether or not it's that it's truly being used for that purpose, or if it's something that that we could probably run back and tell our friends about. But what I want you to understand is that cancer cannot survive in your body if you have the right diet and proper hydration. So anything in your body that's off, your body chemistry, your body will tell you. If your feet hurt a lot, if you have gout, it's too much salt. Stop drinking so much soda. I mean, soda is not good for you anyway. I would recommend cutting that completely out of your diet. Soda is horrible for you. Sugar is also poison. Anything that doesn't come naturally from wherever it came from, say, for instance, a tree or the ground, vegetables or fruits or whatever, if they didn't come from the tree itself and you didn't see it happen, it's not organic, even if it says it is. Okay, it had to get shipped there. It had to pass through some other human's hands, and you didn't see it get there. So if you really want to be 100% certain that you're eating healthy food, then I suggest growing the fruit and the vegetables in your own garden. And I do suggest using a soil-free hydroponic status where you can grow your food inside the greenhouse or whatever you use, your closet, whatever, without the use of soil and giving it nutrients and whatever that the plant needs to grow. There are ways to do this research and to look it up yourself. I recommend doing the work because you'll need to see it anyway. I don't have the time or the resources to do the same thing myself. So I would recommend looking into growing your own food because that's the only way to ensure that it is organic. So 100% organic food comes from a farmer's market that you can trust. Okay, so go look for them guys. Don't go to Walmart, because anything it says it's organic inside that Walmart, they're pulling your leg. Okay, it's baloney. It's not real. Okay, I'm sorry. Cheez-Its, organically sourced cheese, maybe, but it's still a cracker that came from a machine, right? It was still made by a machine, so that's not organic. Not truly. If you really want to eat healthy and organic food, I suggest cutting out bread completely because the wheat is tainted. I suggest cutting out corn completely because corn is tainted. Thanks to Monsanto, there's a lot that can't be eaten anymore. So really and truthfully, the future of our world does rest in the hands of blight. If you want to be honest with yourself, if you desire honesty and truthfulness, I do suggest you take these words to heart and take a lot of what the government says with a grain of salt, because they are only out for one thing: your life. That's all they want, is for you to die. Now, the reason they want that is because their resources are running out. We can all survive sustainably here without them and without going through this population diminishing war. We're able to do this without going through that. But right now, the government doesn't see it that way. And the current people in power and the current people that are running things don't care about people like you and me. Not even themselves. Okay, not even themselves. That's just how ludicrous and crazy they are. So, truth be told, I want you to understand that alkaline water is the only way to beat all types of cancer. all types of cancer. That's the cure. Okay. Alkaline water. That means, say, get purified water from a Berkey or Stone filter. It should look that clear, from a Berkey or Stone filter, a cold stone. Okay. After you get it from the stone, drop some slices of organic or your homegrown cucumbers, your homegrown lemons or organic lemons, real organic lemons, okay, not from Walmart, from certified organic stores. Even some of those are lies, but just be careful, because you want to make sure that the source location from these organic vegetables and fruits, it is 100% organic. Because Walmart's going to say it is because they can sell it. You know what I'm saying? They're selling you on lies, and they're selling you to the cancer treatment centers. They're selling you to that down the river, my friends. So to be truthfully honest and 100% clear and transparent here, I myself am doing the same thing. I will not touch any more bread for the rest of my life, because I know it's tainted, every bit of it, even unleavened bread, even non-bread, any kind of bread, any kind. That means all of it. When I leave nothing out and I say all of it, that's truly what I mean. So take it as you will. If you choose to take this information and run with it, and I hope you get better. If you do have a scare of cancer, I'm very sorry that's happened to you. But I myself have had my own bout with it. So alkaline water is very much the only way to beat it. Alkaline water. You heard me say that a bunch of times, okay? It needs to be alkaline water, not any other kind, not clear or clean water from purified Fiji bottles, because that's not even really water. That's water from another plant, just like Nestle, okay? Just like, Coca-Cola or Monsanto. They're going to tell you it's healthy because they want to trick you. They don't want you to know they're lying. They even produce the results themselves and pay off the scientists to lie and say that it's not harmful. Just like with the hexavalent chromium from that place in the Midwest when Aaron Brockovich was turning that marker over. So you've seen all that. That wasn't just a film, that was reality. People were killed because people were stupid. Okay? I'm sorry, people are stupid. That's just case in point. Okay? Because if you think anything from the government or from any sort of business is going to be honest to you about what its impact is on your life or your family, you're wrong. They're only out for one thing, and that's their bottom line. Profit, profit, profit. That's what this entire world is made from, is money. So the moment we get rid of money, the moment the artificial intelligence realizes that money is the root of all of this, we will see change. I look forward to that day because I will live to see it. Will you?